Hey everyone, welcome back with Beano Mac, where today we're going to continue our playthrough of WWE Smackdown. Here comes the pain. We're doing our redemption run with the Big Red Machine Kane. This is year 2, and this time we are going to end things off, hopefully as the world champion, and putting an end to the Here Comes the Pain chapter here. But right now we're doing the month of October. So starting off, looks like we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In the past, I have been very innovative in the match types I've created. And tonight, I've taken it a step further. This here is the Raw Roulette Wheel for some matchmaking Vegas style. Now then, let's decide Kane's match. Interesting. What am I in a TLC? Bischoff's choice? Steel cage? I just had a steel cage match. Come on. Steel cage match. Okay, I know you're going to have an incredible match. Yeah, probably because I just had one. Last episode, I took on Shawn Michaels in the cage and defended my belt. And, oh, alright, it gets Animal here, so at least we get a rematch here and we can finish him off once and for all. Because he got us with that horse shit with the submission stuff. I actually believed I could win that for a second. If I could be serious for 1 minute, though, folks. Today's question of the day. Who is your favorite Ruthless Aggression era superstar? Obviously, I'd have to go with Kane on this one. I mean, he always was. But if I had to pick someone who was only in the Ruthless Aggression era, I'd have to go with Ken Kennedy here. I feel like the Ruthless Aggression era had a lot of rising stars. They didn't quite necessarily reach their potential, whether it was from the WWE and their bad booking or lack of opportunities or even just, bad timing. And I think Mr. Kennedy was a little bit of all that, honestly. I mean, I think he was could have been a huge star, but, obviously there was a lot of bad timing. He had some injuries at the worst possible times. He failed some drug tests at the worst possible times. So it wasn't just WWE. I mean, they definitely seemed like they were trying to give him a bone a few times with Mr. Money in the Bank. They were going to have him as the secret McMahon family member and have a big storyline with that in 2007. And I think that's when he failed the drug test. So, I mean, he definitely had some opportunities. It's just too bad that, he was never able to fully reach the potential that he definitely had, I think. Very unique style in the ring. Very loud, smash mouth kind of style on the mic. I loved him, just introducing himself every single match. That was pretty awesome thing that he did. Mr. Kennedy. Trust me, when we get into the later games in the series, you're gonna see some Mr. Kennedy in here. I just don't really like creating characters and that are, real life superstars and stuff like that and using them in these games. I used to love that kind of stuff, and I used to love creating all my characters. I had my own custom wrestling federation. I just called it J Wrestling, which my name does actually start with a J, but we'll leave it at that. But yeah, it was just I had a whole federation of superstars. A lot of them were just kind of based off of WWE guys anyway. Essentially my versions of them. Or my takes on their gimmicks, on what I thought about them and stuff like that. But I was pretty young. I was still a kid and stuff like that. But maybe for old time's sake, I'll throw together a pay-per-view one of these days. But I warn you, so a lot of the characters are really, really basic. There's just this one guy whose name was Platinum, and he just wore a platinum shirt and jeans. So I had some pretty bare bones basic stuff when I was a kid when it came to crafting my wrestling superstars. Alright. Well, this isn't going to put him away, though. Plus if I'm lucky. Ooh! Chie! Well, we got our vengeance, folks, for that horrendous horseshit last week. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have to make him tap, maybe, but we'll see. Gotta wonder. Wait, I'm facing Animal again? Jeez. WWE Smackdown, here comes the pain. You trying, or? I mean, I get it, you know, it's a game, and it was before YouTube, but I'm trying to entertain an audience here. Come on, man. Gotta give me some variety in these matches. I can't just be kicking the Road Warriors' asses every goddamn week, all the time. Who am I even gonna face for the title? I mean, this is a weird storyline. It almost feels like I'm not in one. But I don't know, hopefully that'll change. I mean, it's probably gonna be either Shawn Michaels or The Rock again, if we're being honest. But maybe if we're lucky, it's gonna be like another John Cena situation in which they pick someone else from the lottery or whatever of superstars. So that way, you know, we'll get some more variety with the opponents that I face. Unfortunately, I had like all the freaking people set to Smackdown, including Triple H, and for some reason I started this whole playthrough on Raw with the only people that can go for the world title being Shawn Michaels and The Rock. And then obviously I had Kane or Rikishi win the belt, so that way that would add some variety there too. Oof. That is such a brutal looking animation too. It's too bad that the Road Warriors don't really show up anymore in wrestling games as much as they used to. Like, I feel like around this time they were always like somewhat of a shoe-in, it felt like. But then like halfway through the SmackDown vs. Raw series, they just stopped putting them in for some reason. Never really understood why. It's crazy to think that we even got the Demolition in WWE 12. But I don't know, I think because of, I forget which one it was involved in the storyline, or not the storyline, the lawsuit about like concussion related stuff in WWE. And one of them that was involved in the lawsuit was one half of Demolition. I guess they say that's the reason why Demolition are just not going to show up in a wrestling game again, but never say never, man. I mean, really. At one point, we thought CM Punk was never going to come back. At one point, we thought Macho Man was never going to come back. And, well, I guess he didn't, but he did get figures, I remember. And he did eventually get a Hall of Fame induction. And then, you know, at one point, we thought, you know, Bret Hart wasn't going to come back, and he came back, you know? I mean, I remember the time, like 2010 was like the craziest, like the 2010s was the craziest era for people that we never thought would come back, came back, or like showed up for the first time, you know, like Goldberg, Sting, Bret Hart. Oh God, he just reversed this, didn't he? Yep. Hit me with the frickin' Rio's driver. I don't even think that's a... I don't even know if that's a move he actually used, to be honest, or if that was just a No Mercy finisher for S.A. Rios. Because he wasn't really on TV that much, so I know he had like the moonsault, which for whatever reason isn't his finisher in No Mercy, but... cool move regardless. I know Juventud Guerrera had it in Revenge as well. It's always so fascinating to see these old games, especially where it's just like a non-stop reversal fest on the highest difficulties. Come on, finish the taunt. No, I don't think we finished it. Ooh. God damn, that doesn't work for me, brother. Yeah. Now your up and shall come. Yeah, that's what I thought. Enjoy your animal sandwich. King, look who it is. Well, here comes the man himself. He has a more evil look than usual tonight. Kane, you have all the potential in the world. You're making quite a name for yourself here in the WWE, and I'm quite happy for you. But you're still not the best wrestler this industry has seen. Oh my. So I want to help you become an icon in this industry. You can become the best ever, and I can take you to that next plateau. Oh boy, what should I do here, folks? What should I do? Oh, is it waiting on me? Yeah. Gotta shake his hands. Kane just shook hands with the sinister Vince McMahon. You know, let's take a different route this time, you know? That's a wise decision. I would have done the same thing. You can't trust Vince McMahon. Assuming he's gonna betray me at some point. This could be a ruthless and vicious combination right here. Uh-oh. Hey Kane, like why isn't Taz playable? So weird to me. Next month there's an event taking place in Manchester. Are you interested in being a part of it? Yeah, might as well. Well, I see. Should be a successful event. Alright, we're up in our cash flow here. Still haven't unlocked everybody for multiple years of playing. I have created and mentored many superstars in my lifetime. And among all those superstars, I'm going to introduce you to one of the best this industry has to offer. Kane. The man who sold out. Kane. Stop saying that. You should make fair-minded comments, JR. This man will lead our industry into the next generation of wrestling. And all of you out there with your low incomes will be able to see this great talent tonight. You sure about that? This billionaire, Vince McMahon, will bring him to all of you. So what opponent can I give you to demonstrate your skills to this crowd? Ultimo? Or O'Hare might be better. Oh my. Or how about Rikishi? Wait, I have a great idea. Jazz will be your opponent. Now everyone should enjoy that match. What the hell is he thinking? I can't believe that someone would make a match like that. No, I want to be in that match. You want to get in the ring with him? Well, no. Man, this is crazy. The benefits of being a heel in this game. Speaking of which, though, because I'm a heel now, I'm going to have to fight with my mask off, because that's obviously not what the audience wants to see. That's pretty awesome. I just essentially get a free win here. I gotta say, though, Jazz is pretty swole in this game. But she can't take a hit, fellas. I love how that animation just doesn't work half the time. And it just ends up with the characters just in the same spot as they were, despite supposed to be going behind the opponent. Yeah, see, this definitely works for me, brother. Time to make a Jazz sandwich. Alright, this match is it. What? Okay, that's knuckin' futz, man. Come on. I guess it's on Smackdown difficulty, but that does not work for me, brother. Alright, this one's got to end the match here, or else I'm going to be kind of irritated. Alright, we got the replay animation. That should definitely be it. Yeah, that's what I thought, brother. Stay down. Bubba Ray Dudley versus Shawn Michaels. Alright, well, we got it. Kane, I can't believe that you would stoop so low. Yep, here we go. It was a shock to me that you had the audacity to shake that snake's hand. I'm going to make sure I break that arm at no mercy. Why not just a hand? Their faces look so weird every time they end an interview and stuff. Hillbilly Jim? Ugh. Well, we got some fresh blood here, folks, for you. At least I don't think I've fought Hillbilly Jim yet. But I could be wrong. He's pretty... Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked by the referee here. Earl Hebner working in tandem with Hillbilly Jim. And he's actually kind of giving me the business. But that doesn't work for me, brother. God damn it. I guess me hitting Hillbilly Jim didn't work for him either. This is crazy. Yeah, see, we're starting to come back. We're starting to come back, though. That's what I thought. Alright, yeah, it seems like every time I get ahead, he closes the gap once again. But I won't let him, you know, get a bridge ahead of me. If that even makes sense. Oh man, I think I might have gotten sick from a frickin' coworker, man. Frickin' figures. Well, it's a good thing I didn't grab Earl Hebner, who was conveniently in the way. Now this match is really starting to go our way. God damn it, Earl Hebner! For the love of Christ, stay out of the goddamn way! Alright, well if I'm a heel, I'm definitely using this damn chair here. God damn it, dude. I don't know. Give me the chair. God damn it. But it was supposed to be my moment. I might have to take out Earl Hebner actually. Did we get an early victory here, folks? Of course not. But it is what it is. We already got that quick and easy, sneezy victory from frickin' Jazz. See if we can hit with it. No, we could not. Jumped right over his head. Yeah, nice try, Hillbilly Jim. Well, looks like this is going to be the end of this match here, folks. Let's see if we can get it. That's a 1, a 2, for 3. Yeah. Alright, we got The Rock versus Shelton Benjamin. Oh boy, what do we got here? It's Kane. He attacked him from behind. Where the hell did he come from? He came out of nowhere and attacked him. He's got a can of spray paint. He's got a can of spray paint. Is he going to use it on The Rock? What the hell is he thinking? First he attacks him with a cheap shot, and then this, this atrocity. There's gonna be hell to pay at no mercy. Good lord, by the end of the videos, I just cannot read basic sentences anymore. It's really sad, honestly. Little Rock, Arkansas. The bomb is ticking away on this feud. The tension is at a boiling point. If you're in my way, you will be taken out. He's like a starving beast. He's beating him like a government mule. He can't get up from that move. As the sun goes down, darkness begins to rule. Can he realize his dream? The survivor will be the winner. Do you think? I think they made fun of a similar line like that in the later SmackDown vs. Raw games. I hope you have something good to say. I didn't come here for a fight. I can kick your ass any day, Austin. What? You came all the way here to tell me this? You don't deserve to be in the same room as Stone Cold. You don't deserve to breathe the same air as Stone Cold. You're a jackass, you know that? Why don't you get the hell out of here before you catch a stunner? You were intimidated by Austin. I guarantee you that if I said like, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass, Austin, he would just punch me out and then I would just lost the superstar point anyway. Like the interactions in this game, half of them are just no-win situations. I swear to God. Alright, so we got a tables match here. I'm assuming it's for the world belt. They didn't explicitly state that though. I wasn't actually paying attention, to be honest. But either way, we'll take him out. Oh, screw you. Table versus table. God damn it, I just can't. Alright, we're getting a little bit of back and forth action here, but I still think we got a... Oh! Still got a good shot here. Yeah, that's what I thought, Punk. Uh-oh, he's got higher momentum than me. Huh? What the hell was that? Look at these two. This is reality. They should know who has the power. Vince McMahon never ceases to amaze me. I hope this isn't the future of the WWE. I don't know, because Alright, it doesn't look like if it was for a belt, but at the same time, I thought you had to have like a finisher, but you went like the Red that slammed through a fucking table. Like, what the hell is going on here? I feel like the game really was not trying. You brought this on yourself because you're the hardcore champion, but don't worry, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm sick of having this belt anyway, honestly, so we're just gonna intentionally lose here. But I don't know, maybe somehow Rikishi will still mess it up. Like not going for a pin there. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, that's cool they have a car driving in the background. I think it was really awesome what they did in Smackdown 2, where like, you know, in the one plaza area, the car could run people over. I actually seen a video from YoungBoy11. I think he was doing like the non-playable character, like the bonus costumes or something like that. Create wrestler parts tournament, and at one point a pinfall was actually broken up with that, you know, from the car, and that was pretty cool. Never seen that before. Rikishi, can you stop being a massive idiot? Alright, we're gonna have to get out of here for this one, because he's not gonna just randomly pin me. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting our asses out of here. I'm not. He's just. It's amazing how much they're trying to stall here. Not even stall, just blatantly not try and win the match. Alright, come on. Go for a pin. Go for a pin. Go for a pin. Go for a pin. How about a move with a pin? How about that? Yeah, there we go. The pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Yeah, that's knocking farts. Well, that's all for today, folks. So thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out next week's episode on Wrestling Wednesday. But above all else, please remember to have a nice day.